Hi, welcome to the Carlos Bakery Workbench. I'm Becky, I'm a decorator here at Carlos Bakery, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to do drop lines. Drop lines is a technique we use using either royal icing or buttercream, and it's just little lines that are draped on the side. It is kind of hard, takes some practice, but today I'm going to demonstrate how we do it here at the bakery. I'm using a tip size 2, and I have my cake already covered in fondant. So you want to sit down in front of your cake. You want to be as comfortable as possible. And if you can lean your arm on something, the table, you want to have a steady, consistent flow of the royal icing the entire time. So you want to do this very slowly. So you want to find the spot on your cake where you want to start and just make a tiny little dot. You want to have just a little bit in your hand with buttercream. You don't want to hold too much. You want to have as much control as possible. And you want the flow of buttercream to be consistent the entire time. Gravity is going to do basically all the work for you. It'll pull the line down. You're not really technically making the motion. You're just pushing out the buttercream. So I'm going to start at the dot, pushing out my buttercream, letting it fall. And then touching the end to the cake. You're going to start in the center of the one you just made, pushing your buttercream, letting it fall, and then putting it back on the cake. Just the end of it. I'll start again where I ended my first one, which is right in the middle of the second one. Pushing the buttercream out, letting it fall, and pushing it back on the cake. Now, every once in a while, these lines are going to break, and it's going to look like the entire thing is ruined, but that's not always the case. You could take a toothpick if you don't have a poker at home, and you could kind of just lift it off of the cake, and usually you're safe and that one line will be okay. And you could just start that last line over. Now you could change this up if you want and do different heights of the drop line. So from here I'll show you like a shorter and longer one. So the most important thing here is to keep your grip on the bag consistent and pushing the buttercream out consistently the entire time. That's basically how you do drop lines, and gravity is just going to pull it down itself. I'm just changing up the heights. I'm doing a smaller drop and then a longer drop on top. Okay, so once you have your drop lines how you like them, you can add some Swiss dots on the top point of each drop line, just to kind of finish it off. You could do every peak or you could do every other peak. You could leave it how it is. You can kind of do whatever you want. So these little Swiss dots, I'm just pushing out the buttercream and kind of just at the end of it, doing a little flick. So I'm just pushing buttercream out, I stop pushing, and I kind of just do a little circular motion just to end the circle. I'm gonna add some more Swiss dots, just kind of going up the cake in a line. I'm gonna start from big and then go to small. Then once you're satisfied with your cake, you can add a border. I'm just going to do a basic shell border. This is done on most of the cakes that we do here. And that's our finished cake. That's how you do a basic drop line. I have some smaller ones, some closer together, and then I have a different version over here that's short and long. You can kind of change it up. You can do whatever you want. You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller. Please leave your requests and comments down below. And thanks for watching.